Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, I'm offering two special tarot offers. One is called Soulbound, and it's a relationship oriented reading upon any type of dynamic you would like some insight upon. And the other one, it's called Time Machine, and it is a reading that was created to reflect upon our background and how the past might still influence both positively and negatively present and future possibilities. So if you would like to know more info about those specials or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Virgo, I do feel like this mid-month can bring this celebratory kind of energy where some of you can have great moments of companionship, of feeling supported, feeling happy and satisfied with how your social dynamic is going on. This could be a very social, outgoing period of time where some of you have an opportunity to be involved with your friends or with people that are important to you, that lift up your spirit, that lift up your mood. This can have an amazing effect upon some of you Virgos during this time in order to feel fulfilled, hopeful, and established as well where you are. And through that establishment and that positive mindset, being firmly rooted in the now, being able to look ahead to the future and believing in the bright side of it. Because I feel like some of you, being the challenge, the star, your future or the future or the hope of better days, it's still something that some of you might be battling, a sense of pessimism versus optimism. And I feel like some of you might still struggle with the hope or the ideals, the dreams, the way to understand the light, right, upon your path or the path of an experience that you want to have positively established in your life. So hope, belief, faith, but also the relationship you're having with your own self, because the star is also our identity. It's also about our spiritual purpose. It's also about our gifts. It's about our talents. And it's about truth of being. This is the challenge. Some of you might be hiding some of that truth of being, or trying to be maybe someone you are not amongst those you consider friends or those close to you, to feel accepted or to feel welcomed by whoever this group of people is. So for Virgos that are trying to hide the truth of their being or their light to fit in a group or a social context, be careful with this, because I feel like some of you have actually friends or people that love you or that are able to welcome you aside of any differences, aside of anything that you might consider that might be out of alignment with the group dynamic. Actually, I feel like some of you are more loved and accepted by those differences than what you see. Some of you, it could just be that there's this duality between being the truthful version of yourself, right? Standing in your own ground, standing in the belief that maybe, or pursuing a dream that maybe, it's a lonely path, or a path that is maybe not as, where you would find, I feel like some of you have something that's very just unique, right? It belongs to you, to your own sense of purpose, to your own interests, to what you want to seek out there. And it can be a very individual path. And so some of you might have something going on where you're afraid to pursue the path of your dreams, because maybe some of you are afraid that it's going to be a lonely journey, or because you feel like you are the only one that gets it, that understands the things you love, the things you long for. So you may be really going through something here as well during this mid-month, where you're being called to open up about the fears and doubts and insecurities you have about the future, but also that you have about those you love, the insecurities you have with your friends, with your family, with a love partner, with someone, and maybe not feeling as supported or as embraced, right, by the dreams and the options you're choosing as you would like. Some of you, though, being the opportunity, the Three of Cups, that's why I say, I feel like you have at least few people that are like home, that are like family, that in which the relationship is based in a strong foundation to a degree where, aside of you choosing to go after something that might be unexpected, there those that are close to you might not necessarily get it. They're still going to love you. They're still going to be there for you. You're still going to be acclaimed, actually, by whatever this success, whatever this vision you have is. I feel like some of you are more afraid than what you need to be, to shine, to expose, right? The energy of authenticity. Some of you are here, this mid-month is all about authenticity. So be careful in engaging again with groups and social dynamics where you're saying things or doing things or hiding things, not because you feel like it's not needed for you to share. It's not about keeping things to yourself because it belongs to your privacy or something like this. No, I feel like the challenge here is that some of you, it's not due to those reasons that you don't expose or declare something. It's because you're afraid of opening up, to the world per se, a part of your being that you yourself feel weird about, that you yourself feel odd, So embracing as well your differences, your awkwardness, your oddness, what makes you unique, it's very important. Now, another thing you have here is this very promising combination of the Three of Cups and the Star of success. I feel like some of you might be celebrating a success, small one, big one, whatever it is. I feel like some of you will be celebrating something different, something special, something beautiful. There could be birthdays, there could be weddings, there could be any type of parties or celebrations again that instill a sense of commemoration of something very bright for whoever is involved here. I feel like there's just a chance to find happiness during this mid-month when you just flow with the amazing things you are receiving from the universe, and when you don't control with a critical eye or allow others to criticize you so much, because you have here the King of Swords as well. And I'm feeling like this King of Swords can be a character, either you're from your own self or from the outside, another person, an air sign, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or someone with a very air-type personality, where there might be that sense of criticism, where there might be that sense of defensiveness, that sense of someone, trying to convince you of doing otherwise from what you actually want to do, or someone that is just cold, or it's coming off in its expression as being cold or harsh to you. But it could also be that you yourself are not allowing the hopeful, idealistic, dreamy side of you to take over, and so coming off as well as maybe being critical to others, or being critical, or having this lack of belief in people that are coming to you and giving off their hearts and their feelings and their dreams, and maybe you're calling them dreamers or idealistics, or that they will never get there and they'll never be able to survive from dreams. And those type of comments that, even though it might be sustained in the truth of your opinion, sometimes they are necessary because they end up hurting the other. So it could be that you are hurting, unconsciously, your friends or people close to you with your the expression of your opinions because of the either the harshness or the blunt, the blunt way how things come out. It could be that you are doing this because you yourself have lost track or hope or belief in dreams and in good things happening. Or it could be that you are as well having this character in your life that is either is wanting to making you second guess yourself, or wanting to debate more than it's needed choices that are yours, decisions that are yours, dreams that are yours. So be careful as well in manipulating the mind of someone that is sharing its heart to you about things that are dear for them, or in allowing anyone to do this to you. I feel like there's a sense of beauty as well, and fulfillment, again, happiness, abundance with people. And it could be family, it could be friends. I keep getting a sense of it could be friends that feel like family, it could be a tribe, it could be community, it could be just groups, dynamics, or people that, where I feel like some of you are going to find this very happy energy, or this very supportive element, more than maybe what you have felt so far. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.